Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 1029. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham's online community paper, which I invite you to check out in its entirety at durhamskywriter.com. And with Bull City Hangout, I read from a couple of pages in the Durham Skywriter, and like I said, I invite you to check out the rest when you have time. And I tell you what's happening today in Durham. I do invite you to click on the link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page if you would like to join me on camera to shoot the breeze, say hello, or otherwise promote yourself and or your business. Let me move my keyboard, put it over there. Alrighty. So let's get started with the Word page. And Word, that is the nonprofit and government information page with lots of great programs and services being offered by local nonprofits and also the city, the county, and the state. And if you want to volunteer somewhere, that's another great place to go to find out where you can volunteer. All right, let's get started. Let's see. Now, there is a city vacancy that you might want to help out with. There is one vacancy this week. Sometimes people sign up to join these different committees and commissions, and then things happen, family happens, whatever, and then they have to bow out. So there is an opening on the Durham Workers' Rights Commission. So if you have special knowledge or special interest in that area, click on the link that's right there on the Word page, see what's expected of you, and then if you're still interested, go ahead and sign up. At least let them know that you're interested by end of day tomorrow. Okay, the Durham County Libraries are all open until 8. Bragtown closes at 6, though. They reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and Bragtown reopens tomorrow at 10. And let's see what's happening at the Durham Tech Small Business Center, which is downtown, 701 West Main Street. In fact, there's going to be a special event this week. Let me see if I can scroll down here real quick. There we are. So this is for Spanish-speaking entrepreneurs. Check this out. Conferencia Hispanopreneurship. I'm not sure if that's real Spanish. But anyway, I know conferencia, that's definitely Spanish. Hispanopreneurship 2024. And this is where Hispanic/Latino business owners get together. They're going to have a conference. They're going to learn how to do business, how to improve their bottom line, so to speak. And so that should be really, really fun. It's going to be a nearly all-day event, 9:30 until 3. This is going to be at the Durham Tech Small Business Center, which again is downtown, 701 West Main Street on the second floor. So if you know any Hispanic/Latino business owners, let them know about this. They probably want to connect with each other and also, like I said, get more information on taxes, marketing, et cetera, et cetera. And they know, hopefully, to park behind the building. They do have their own parking lot. Now, if you're going to attend, you might want to, since you're not going to be there all day, as a visitor, then you can probably park for a couple of hours for free on Peabody Street, which is just just south of the building. Ooh, we're going to have a special guest today. Barb is here. Okay. I'll bring her on right after the weather. Let me rush and finish here. So let's look at the online classes that are being offered across the state by the various community colleges. So let's see. These classes are free and they're live, which is great, which means you can actually ask questions, which is great. Okay. This first one is from 3 until 4:30. Social Media Design Mastery, Creating with Canva. Canva is a graphics program. It's super great. Here's another one from 6 until 7:15. Creating a Nonprofit, Part 4. 3 Fundamentals of Nonprofit Fundraising, Creating a Plan. That's going to be at 6 o'clock. Here's another one at 6. Protecting Your Brand, Copyright and Trademark Basics. I like that one. One more. This one's at 6:30. Money for Fun, How to Turn Your Talent/Hobby into a Small Business. I love that one. All righty. Oh, SCORE has something going on. Let me scroll down. SCORE is the Service Corps of Retired Executives. You can get a mentor. You can take free workshops. They are in person and online. Let me tell you about the next online workshop. Oh, it's today, 1 o'clock. Okay. The five best pricing methods, how to choose a pricing strategy for your business. You don't want to undercut yourself. You don't want to overprice yourself. You want to pick just the right price, and you can learn how to do that today at 1 o'clock. You might want to drop out and sign up for that real quick. I don't mind at all. You can watch the rest of Bull City Hangout later. I do want you to attend this workshop if you want to do so. Okay, let's go to the school tools page. There's something going on today. Well, there's something going on every day, but let me just tell you about this meeting. The Durham Advocates for Exceptional Children, they're holding their fall meeting. That's going to be today at the Durham Public Schools Staff Development Center, 2107 Hillendale Road. That's going to be this evening at 6:30. Of course, it's free. And basically, you can learn how to help students with special needs or disabilities get the most out of school. They will also be discussing suspension and discipline practices. Sometimes they seem to be unfair, so you can look into that. Also, you can look at the impact of teacher and support services shortages. So, anyone who's interested, educators, parents, administrators rather, students, community members, you're all invited to attend. If you don't have the car or you just don't want to head out in person because you're busy otherwise, you can get the link. So click on the link, go ahead and register, and then find out what the link is for Zoom so you can attend virtually. Okay, let's go to the health page real quick. Got your COVID numbers if you're interested. That's all I'll say about that. Now, the holiday season is almost upon us. There's a graphic that I have on the health page right here. It's all about getting the free COVID-19 tests. You might say, oh, I have the at home test already. No big deal. Well, they do expire. Check the date because they do expire. So I'm just letting you know, and this message is in English and in Spanish, that you can go to the Durham County Department of Public Health. Of course, that's 414 East Main Street. So Monday through Friday, weekdays from 9 until 4:30, you can stop in and get tests. And I suggest that because a lot of us will be flying, in and out, for the holidays, going to these big family reunion type dinners. So just check it out. You don't want to get sick. People are still getting sick. One thing I do suggest, a friend of mine took a flight just this summer, didn't wear her mask, going to a family event. Everybody got sick. Everybody got COVID. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Now, there are going to be some blood drives. You can literally help save lives by donating blood. So the American Red Cross, they're having a blood drive today at Jordan High School on Garrett Road until 2:30. Mary Duke Biddle Trent Simmons Center for Health from 9 until 2. That's today until 2 o'clock at 8 Searle Center Drive. Then tomorrow they will be at IQVIA on Ellis Road from 10 until 3. Now the blood connection, they do the same. They collect blood, save lives. So today they're at Nuvotronics on Presidential Drive until 1:30. Duke Clinical Research Institute on West Morgan Street, that's downtown, until 3. Humacyte until 3. And then later, they will be at the Calix Living of Durham, 4214 Guest Road from 3:30 until 6:30. And then tomorrow, they will be at Power Secure on Stirrup Creek Drive from 9 until 2. You can get the exact addresses right there on the To Your Health page at durhamskywriter.com. Okay, now tomorrow, HELP is open. HELP is the Health Equipment Loan Program. Donate items like canes, wheelchairs, that sort of thing. They disinfect, repair, loan them out to people who need them and don't have the money for them. They're open 2 days a week. Tuesdays 10 to 2, and then Fridays 1 to 5. They're run by the county, 4206 North, Roxborough Street, Suite 100. That's first floor. Okay, let's go to the Senior Scope page and then the To Your Health, then the Let's Go page, and that'll be it. So let's see what's happening in the Durham Center for Senior Life, which is downtown, 406 Rigsby Avenue. Now, tomorrow I know is going to be a big day, but let me first tell you what's happening today. So this afternoon, wait a minute. No, that was today. Yeah, the free food, that was today until noon. I told you about that yesterday. Okay, so this afternoon bingo at 1, quilt making at 1, arthritis foundation exercise program 2:15, muscle pump 5:15 until 6:15, pinochle and line dancing both this evening because they do have evening hours. Now tomorrow morning, muscle pump at 8:40, total body workout at 10, quick drawing class at 10, ping pong at 10, actividades en español at 10:30, bingo size at 1. Now let me look at the special events very quickly. Today is the 29th. Okay. I hope you got to see the magic show yesterday. Too bad I missed that. Oh, the monthly member check-in. That is today at 12:15. It's happening in just a couple of minutes. This is where you can bring your lunch, sit with staff, and then let them know about how you think the center is going. If you have some suggestions, somebody had a really good suggestion last week. I can't remember, and I suggested that they go to the member check-in. It's a free event. You just, you're eating lunch, you're hanging out, and letting them know that maybe you might want to volunteer to teach a class. Let them know. Let's see. Don't forget the trick or treat costume party. It's going to be on Halloween Thursday from 2 until 3:30. They're going to have a costume contest. They're going to have music, dancing, and food. Love that. And don't forget the Little River Senior Center, which is also run by the Durham Center for Senior Life. And they're in Bahama at 8305 North Roxborough Road. They also have activities and also free to attend. Check it out. Go to durhamskywriter.com and then go to the Senior Scope page. Now, the last page we're going to visit is the Let's Go calendar of events page. Let's go there. Let's see. Now, this is happening right now. I mentioned this yesterday. City Talk Toastmaster, they're presenting a very special presentation by Marisol Sanchez called Unlocking the World of AI, A Beginner's Guide to Understanding Artificial Intelligence. You can attend via Zoom. So if you forgot all about it, see if you can hop on there real quick. I've got the meeting ID right there on the Let's Go page. New Visions of Africa restaurant. They're giving away groceries today at 12:30. So if you need food, you can get a week's worth by heading over to 1306 Fayetteville Street. It's totally free, and if you're in need, definitely head out there. Have a rollaway cart if you have one, and you can park in the W.D. Hill parking lot, which is they're right next door. They don't mind at all. Now, if you missed out on the groceries, they'll be giving away prepared meals today from 3 until 6. The groceries, that starts at 12:30 and goes while supplies last. And then the meals, that's from 3 until 6. Okay, the Homie Club, they'll be meeting today at the Lion Park Recreation Center, 1309 Halley Street from 5:30 until 6:30. This is for young people, ages 13 to 17 with disabilities. So they get to hang out and have fun together. You can call Kristen Randall. I've got the phone number right there for more information and to register. They're going to have Gentle Flow Yoga run by You Call This Yoga at City Network, 112 Broadway Street, downtown, this evening from 6 until 7, and it is free. Don't forget your yoga mat. If you don't have one, bring a nice, hefty towel. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is still going on. Yes, the JB Duke Hotel. They've renamed their summer Artist in Residence program. Now they call it the Artful Evenings Artist in Residence event. So this is going to be from 6 until 8. 230 Science Drive. They're going to have a featured artist, graphic artist Mike Schmitz, who will be creating a masterpiece. Right before your eyes, you'll be sitting there for free, just watching art happen right in front of you. If that makes you hungry, that works up your appetite, that's cool because they will be selling food and beverages. So you can have a nice snack while you're watching art appear right before your eyes from 6 until 8. Now, I forgot to check if JB, it is a hotel, so I assume they have their own parking lot. I would think. If they don't, there is a parking lot on Science Drive. You go east as if you're going to the chapel. So there is a parking garage and parking lot east on Science Drive. Okay, I told you about the fall meeting of the Durham Advocates for Exceptional Children, which is tonight at 6:30. Told you about that. The Black and Brown Ballet class is going to be held at the Hayti Heritage Center this evening from 6:30 until 8. There's a $10 fee, and you have to be at least age 12 and interested in ballet. The Tuesday Blues Jam starts at 7, goes until around 10-ish at the Blue Note Grill downtown on Washington Street. If you play guitar or bass, don't worry about it. Don't worry about bringing an amp. Use one of their amps, which is great. If you want to sing, you can bring your own mic or use their mic. Sign up and then hop on stage and enjoy some blues. You're encouraged to dance. It's free admission. Sounds like a fun night. Like I said, 7 until 10-ish. Now, if you prefer jazz, the North Carolina Jazz Repertory Orchestra, they're going to continue their monthly residence at the Sharp Nine Gallery, which is on Industry Lane near Fayetteville Road and MLK Parkway. That's going to be this evening starting at 7:30. Tickets are $30, and I've got the link, so you can go ahead and get your ticket or tickets. Now, tomorrow, Bellyaker Free Will Baptist Church will be giving away food, groceries from 10 until noon. Line up early because the need is still out there and people do start lining up more than an hour early at 128 East Cornwallis Road. Catholic Charities, they have their food giveaway at the Durham Community Food Pantry, 2020 Chapel Hill Road in the Lakewood Shopping Center. So that's going to be from 10 until 1. You talk to a social worker, you get a week's worth of food. Let them know if you can't have dairy or pork. They have diapers, they've got pull-ups, newborn to toddler, and big ones for adults. And if you can't make it tomorrow between 10 and 1, they'll be doing it again between 5 and 7. By the way, they have folks there who speak Spanish, and there's a lady there who speaks French. Okay. Oh, one more thing. Emerald Doula's new parent hangout is going to be held tomorrow from 10:30 until noon at their office, 5317 Highgate Drive. So parents and their babies up to age 1, they can share their challenges and successes. And these meetings are totally judgment-free. They welcome literally all kinds of families. And you don't have to register. You just hop over there at 10:30. Okay, I think they're going to have music. Let's see. Yes, Boxyard RTP. They're going to have music tomorrow, Latin fusion music by Laura Gonski. That is going to be from noon until 2. It's an outdoor venue, 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. It's free, but as always, they've got food and beverages for sale. Oh, that seemed like an unusual number of events. All right, let's check the weather. Then we'll bring on Barb. And it'll be a little awkward, Barb, because I'm learning how to use EV mugs. So forgive me as I'm a little awkward. So anyway, okay, wait, let's see. Let me just click on something real quick. Yes. Okay. So the weather, it is 66 beautiful degrees right now. The high will be 71, which is incredible. I'm loving that. And then let's see. Ooh, we're going to get a couple of clouds coming in mid-afternoon, looks like. But for the most part, we're going to have a sunny afternoon with a high of 71. Now, tomorrow, the high is going to be 77. I'm here for that. It's going to be 78 on Thursday and Friday. Loving that. Okay. We're going to have a few clouds tomorrow, but that's okay because it's going to be 77 degrees. Yes. Loving that. Now let's awkwardly bring on Barb. Let's see if I can click on the right buttons here. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Okay, Barb, get ready. Okay. Here we go. Did it work? No. Darn it, let me try it again. Boom. Barb. Woo. Here we go. Here we go. Make the transition. Kaboom. I'm learning because I clicked on the. I guess what makes it awkward is that I like to have that "Let's Hang Out" graphic come on, and then
Oh, yeah.
then and then the question is, do I click on the icon where it says "Add to Scene," or do I click on the two box graphic setup thing? So I'm still learning. I'm learning.
Yeah.
But I love EV Mux because it's more like real television. That you have all of your transitions on the left. You know, my transitions are the countdown, the weather. Oh, I didn't do my thing for the weather. Darn it. Anyway, I have a thing for the weather, the let's hang out, and the of course the outro. So you load them. It's kind of like a DJ loading the tune before they play it. It's like
Mhm.
that. So you load the transition on the left. So you probably only see one window, but I'm seeing two. So on the left is your transition, and then you click on transition, the little box, and then it appears on the right, which is the live window. I love it because I can because usually when I say ciao for now, and then I'm looking for the outro, and it's very awkward.
Uh-huh.
Now I can have the outro preloaded, and I just have to click on transition. It's a lot smoother. It's more like real television.
Does EVMux automatically create a transcription of your video when you're done,
Oh,
like
um,
we have on StreamYard?
that's a good question. I honestly don't know because I never thought about.
Never used it? Hmm.
No, never did. Um, hmm.
I
I
know that. Remember, I won the free lifetime access to be live at their
ooh,
highest level,
okay.
and in the last week or so. And I also have my StreamYard subscription goes on through February.
Mm-hmm.
But the number one platform that was recommended to me, should I leave StreamYard, was EVMux. And basically, I was told that it was, pretty much a duplicate of
Oh,
StreamYard. So
oh, it's
that's
so
what I was
much
wondering.
more. It is so much. You can do so much more with your lower thirds, with your transitions, with your videos, with your branding. You can click to talk to the people backstage, and it's just amazing. And I
Could
just
you talk to them on audio backstage while you're live on? I don't.
yes, because it says here push to talk. I just didn't have the guts to do so.
Okay.
So I guess that would be while you're backstage. Hmm. How would that work? I'm just gonna do push to talk. Let's see what happens. Push to talk. I think this is for when we're both backstage, I think.
Yeah.
Why
I
would
was
I
gonna
need that when I'm broadcasting? Yeah. And I also have something new. Listen off stage feeds.
So that might be well. That's an interesting thing to explore because then could that's kind of indicates that maybe your guests can talk to each other off stage, and
Oh,
it's not audible on your live feed. And if you wanted to listen to that off stage, you would join in. I don't know.
I
I
like it.
will have to examine it over the next couple months
I
because
would like to play with
obviously,
I would like to play with it and figure that out because I
yeah.
noticed when Fraser came on, he wasn't on stage yet, but I could see him backstage, so to speak, in the green room, and I could hear him, and that's never happened before. And I worried that that the audience would be able to hear him too. So I wonder if this listen off stage feeds. If I wonder if that enables me to make it so that you can't hear my backstage people guests.
Yeah.
We'll have to play with it because EV Muggs has an extremely powerful free version, so you can always start an account and mess around for free as long as you want. So
Well, maybe I'll do that while I've got the other two just to see what the difference is. But
yeah,
um, I
it's a lot
definitely got,
more. I love
yeah.
it. But another thing, I actually bailed from StreamYard several months early. Actually, my account is up in March, but I had been reading where people were being charged early, and it was hard to contact StreamYard to get their money back. So I decided to
They
bail early.
they were charging you for the renewal early.
That's
Is
what
that what you're saying?
some people were saying that. Some people were saying that.
I'll have to look, but I'm sure that the card that is in there has expired, so they would drop me out if because they won't be able to charge anything.
Oh, I got you. I got you. But yeah, so I decided I would just leave early, and
Oh,
I
it's
tried. I experimented with EV Mux before I left Streamyard to make sure that I liked it, and I loved
hmm
it. I
Well,
loved
I'll have to try that out.
it. Okay.
Really, I'm a I'm I have yet to do one live cast from Be Live yet. I've yet to do it because I've just been so busy because it was ballooning season,
Mm-hmm.
the height of ballooning season. So I had multiple ballooning events
Mm-hmm.
that I had to keep track of.
I'll bet.
But I'm very curious going into the winter what's going to happen here, and so I need to get that done. And when I just today was the first day that I saw your link to join you uh,
Oh.
at the appropriate time, because I have seen where you're using a new application, but you don't have the link in there yet. So it's just coincidence that it happened today.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Well, until I didn't feel comfortable my first week using EV Mux because I wasn't sure what to click on to bring guests on. So
mhm.
I didn't include the link until a couple of days ago. And I did, like I
Oh,
said, I've had two guests so far. So I'm
yeah,
still
I haven't even seen the link. Is what I mean.
oh.
The notifications on Facebook have just they've gone bonkers. It's just really, you'll be just see launch it for the morning, brand new web browser,
Mhm.
not anything else open, and it will show you notifications from 3 or 4 days old.
I noticed that.
And so
I
it's crazy. And it's not a me thing or a Patricia thing. It really, I mean, the people at Facebook, as I was in a meeting with a product development team people
mhm.
and last Friday, and they have got new people on the job and
Okay.
they are addressing it. So hopefully, it'll happen here within the next couple of weeks.
I love the fact that you're in with the big shots. Well, you are a big
They
shot.
have they haven't given up on me yet, so that's good because I'm getting to be a pretty old gal now.
You're quite. I mean, you're probably. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, easily, hands down, you're the person I know who knows the most about the live streaming game and all this internet stuff.
Well, I'm into AI now. I'm using that, learning about it as much as I can, and hoping it will be safe. A bit. It reminds me of the days when they said, "Oh, pretty soon we're going to have the World Wide Web open to the public. That's going to
Oh
be,
my
oh, so scary. What are they going to do? They're going to come after us from around the
God.
world. It's the end. It's the end, kind of thing."
Yeah,
And so I've been there since all of these big waves of technology. So I figure it's here. It's up to us to use it safely, put the appropriate um,
exactly.
boundaries in place for usage, and
It's just another wonderful tool.
yeah, it's just another method of communicating and staying connected. And
And
we all know,
I'm just amazed at how affordable it all is. It really amazes me how, I mean, when I think back to my childhood, I mean, long distance phone calls were a big deal.
right? And they would cost a whale of a
Yeah,
lot.
I mean, when we were talking to our North Carolina relatives, we had to quickly pass the phone around because
Right.
time is money. And now I see Hispanic folks at Panera so casually meeting with their families. They're using whatever Zoom or whatever, and I'm like, wow. I mean, I've known people like my childhood who couldn't talk with their families for a while because of the cost. The long distance calls from like USA to Japan. I had a Japanese friend who only talked with their family once a month. Because of the cost, very very high cost. I've known Brazilians who couldn't call their families often because of the high cost. And now you can live stream and you can talk to folks. Just it's like no big deal.
Yep.
I'm loving that how it really keeps families together effortlessly, almost for free. I don't mean to go on like that, but I just find it's just exciting to me. It really
Yes, I agree.
is. And kids nowadays probably don't even think it's a big deal at all. Oh yeah, I spoke to my friend from France, yesterday.
Well, it's a bit scary about when you just mentioned the thing about kids because we just had a suicide in
Mhm.
the last 10 days of
Oh,
someone responding to an AI bot and thinking that they loved them and that kind of thing. It gets pretty scary.
oh my God, I
So,
didn't hear about that.
I mean,
Wow.
that's why I'm saying that we have to put safety measures,
Wow.
on it. And then there's all of the fake, like in the political season
What's
we're
that?
having clones who is that them, are those the notable people? And I mean, not just politics, but
Yeah,
in the movie and television and all of that, all of the celebrities. So
yeah.
there's got to be, and that's the way it was with the World Wide Web way back in the day. I mean, it was like,
Well,
oh, you can do all that, and
remember when they had to start saying, with magazines, this is a sponsored ad or something like that.
yeah. Hmm.
So with AI, I would think that they should have like something in the corner
Disclaimers, yeah.
to let people know this is an AI generated image, or this involves artificial intelligence. Because if people are committing suicide and whatnot, I mean, I didn't hear. I need to look
Well,
for that
that's
story.
yeah, that was trending
Wow.
news this last week. And then I don't. Do you still subscribe to? Are you a Twitter or X, as it
Uh,
is now?
yeah, for the most part.
Not. I'm on there. I'm still have my ID in that, but I've been using its AI, that Grok.
Oh, tell me
Um,
about that. What does that
and
do?
it does, I have, you can create images with it, and you can
Oh,
um, ask questions to it just the same as you can to Chat GPT.
oh,
And,
okay.
and, but one thing it offers is a news summary every day about what's trending. It
Hmm.
pulls out from the web and what's trending on X,
Okay.
on
Okay.
topics, and pulling that together
Hmm.
has become a, because I've been comparing. I will put the same prompt in Chat GPT, and I have the latest version of that, and it pulls from the web,
Hmm.
and put it on Grok and see what differences I get, So, because you and I both know, when you were on Twitter in the old days when we were there regularly, I mean, the headlines were very, um, they weren't, they were more objective, shall we say?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're a little slanted now, a little slanted.
They're very, it's not professional journalism in my humble opinion, but
No, no.
but then, the AP isn't what it used to be when we were back in that
Uh,
world. And so, knowing that, and knowing the attitudes of the folks behind the application now,
mhm.
I was really intrigued on how it would respond. And quite frankly, it's great. The
Oh,
news summary is, if it has just a one line or two, then I will ask it to expand on it or give me the date and time, stuff like that.
interesting.
And
Okay.
it does do that. And I thought, okay, now this is would make, um, having a, like, your news bites, your local. You ought to try it for your Durham Skywriter,
I,
because
I, I will, because I dropped
to
out
see
of.
what it pulls in, to see what it pulls in.
I'll
But
do that. I'll do that because.
I am not sure. I am a premium member. I
Mhm.
chose to go that route, and you can put
Okay.
a newsletter on the premium, and I think that it impacted your the ability to go live also. And it runs like
Right.
$10 a month. So I think the premium is definitely worth it. As
Okay.
long as I can pay it, I'm going to keep it. But
Okay.
one really big thing from on the premium side is being able to have, basically, the impact of a newsletter on there. It's called notes that you can put on there, but you can change those every day. So, like, you could say,
Mm,
I'm going live, and I think you can embed your live on the note too. So,
okay. I'll have to look into that because
but
for a while, I had dropped off of Twitter because they were charging
yeah,
a premium if you wanted to live stream. So I
right.
actually substituted LinkedIn. And now that I'm developing something on LinkedIn, I think I'm going to keep that. But what I've been doing, because I don't want to pay premium, I've been broadcasting to Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Then as soon as the show's over, I grab the YouTube link and post that on Twitter.
Yeah, sure, sure.
So it's pretty
But
much the
I
same. Thing.
do you have your are you have you activated your community tab on YouTube?
You mentioned that, and so yes,
And
yes,
you've posted your lives on there each
yes.
time?
Hmm.
Has it helped you at all?
Oh,
Do you know?
you mean post the YouTube on the community page? I haven't done
Yeah,
that.
you can do that. And
Oh,
that's the and what I learned,
oh,
like say this is broadcasting to
I'll write
YouTube
that
right
down.
now, and I've
Okay.
subscribed to your YouTube channel, right? Then
Mm-hmm.
I can go under my account, put it on my community tab. It was so much fun. I'm just making this up now, but it's so much fun joining Patricia on uh, her Bull, her Bull City Hangout today, and put whatever highlights I want, and I drop the link. It actually, when you have the community tab, it'll ask you in sharing, like when you go to share on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
it'll ask you if you want to put a post, and that post goes to your community tab.
Oh,
It's right on. So if you've activated your community tab, when you one of your options in posting is to post to your community tab, and it asks that.
okay.
Then you can put more details, and if you think in the terms of keywords, findability issues, the technology side,
Mhm,
you
mhm.
can add that in your description there, and invitations to join. If you want your YouTube members to join you, it's
Yeah.
a good. You can put a post there, and actually telling them about how to join you for the next one, and handle it that way.
See,
But
I told you you're the most knowledgeable.
but
Yeah,
oh,
thank
I'm
you.
just I love what the technology can do in the right way, and as a Libra, I got to be balanced, and it's just I'm always okay. Where's the danger? Danger! Danger! I got to know
Right.
how to deal with that. So I'm trying to always look at both sides.
Mhm.
But I have been working a lot with folks who are delving into the AI clones to actually clone yourself, like you and I. We're not youngsters anymore, and we don't necessarily feel great every single day. And so, if we had our clone there working 24 hours a day, that was an image of us talking in our voice and reaching people around the world,
Uh-huh.
it's, I can show you examples because that's what I've been involved in, and really come a long way in the
Oh, I thought you
last
were talking
10.
about the future.
No, it's already happening now, but they're developing it in
Wow.
the future. As far as they still want to have the human element, because,
Okay.
like, say, it's because right now you're hearing my voice, it's me authentically, you feel it,
Mm-hmm.
and even though you can't see my physical presence, because I'm using an avatar that, yes, was generated with AI reading upon my facial features. So
What?
um,
That is
I
AI generated?
Yes, I have. Remember when still have Manicam, and I can
Yeah.
show you in Manicam. I can change it right now, so you can see all these
Oh,
different.
yeah. That is so cool. Excellent.
So when I'm working with students, in different different live streams, different conversations, you can dress appropriately. But I also, I'm a firm believer in the voice, because not all countries have great access to video.
Oh,
And I do literally have friends all over the world,
wow.
and not all of them have good access. And you take our friends in the Carolinas now, and having from the flood and having to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank heavens Elon Musk opened up. I just, he's totally full of surprises. I'm fascinated by that guy, but he gave them access to the internet, so they could actually get out in the world, because they couldn't even get on their phones and stuff.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
So,
Okay.
oh yeah, that's been a big deal in the last 10 days.
Okay.
So, his technology really, shined in that emergency situation.
Awesome.
So I
Replicate.
following the tech, absolutely. But I'm excited, and today, because I know you love music and
Mm-hmm.
DJing and all that, and today I learned about a new AI app. Called, let me see, it's I know I put it here.
I'm ready to write it down.
Find it. It's Suno, Suno
Suno.
dot AI, and you can go to suno.com, initially, and the app itself will be suno.ai. But
Okay.
they do have a free plan that gives you 50 credits per day,
Mm-hmm.
which you can create up to 10 songs per day with that free plan.
That sounds like
So
fun.
create your own song.
Write that
I,
down.
but you and I both can relate to that.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, that's something you can cover in one of your
I will definitely check
sessions
that out.
because and then they have
Oh,
the
oh,
pro plan is
let me ask you
sorry.
this, Barb. Do you have the ability when you do this to have vocals? Because I cannot sing worth a darn.
Well, I already have short answer. I just learned about the presence of the app today, and so it's creating the music. And I don't know that it will create my singers for me, but I have other apps that will do that, so I'm not worried.
Oh,
But when you create your own, what I'm getting at is you create your own song. And so one of the examples that was provided is like Taylor Swift. She's can have her own courses on how she writes her music and so forth,
okay.
and her clone teaching you, showing you, but she can take her wealth of knowledge, feeding it into the AI, and both you and she can create new music that's phenomenal,
In the
basically.
Taylor Smith style. I guess the
Right.
AI can generate examples in the Taylor Smith style. If there is a Taylor Smith style. I don't.
I Yeah, that was just thrown out today, and again, it was like one of those shiny objects. Is like, wow, I've got to definitely, because I love music so much.
Hmm.
And if you can create your own compositions, and there are other music AI apps, but the way it was laid out this morning, and that got a wowzer from me. I just like, whoa, I want to check that one out.
I want to definitely check that out. I wonder if you could write a song that is similar to another song that you have in mind. I
Check
want
it
to.
out.
Oh yeah, S
I'm
U
telling
N.
you, it was SUNO,
See now.
and
Okay.
you start at the suno.com. And
Mm,
I went to chat GPT, and I said, well, because I was like, it's got to know about it. And I asked for an overview of it, and said, its first line says it's an innovative platform designed to make music creation accessible to everyone, whether you're a seasoned artist or just someone who loves to sing in the shower. The platform allows users to create songs using AI,
mhm.
breaking down barriers between imagination and music. So you can generate your songs based on text prompts with options for
Oh,
both
ooh,
vocals and
ooh,
instrumentation.
ooh.
So there you go. Oh my gosh, we got to try this out.
Oh, I have to play with that. I have to play with
Yeah.
that
Yeah. What
because
do you have you used the your this product has EVMux has a screen share. Can
well, I haven't dared
try
to.
it?
I
I
haven't
wonder
dared
because
to.
it says to me that I can share a screen. Should I try it?
Sure,
I
because
try it out. Let me put that site in there and see what happens.
well, where
We'll
do you
go.
see that? Well, where do you see that?
It's on.
Uh,
You aren't seeing it?
uh,
Okay, I've got it. Let me share my screen and let
oh,
me
there
see
it
what
is. I do
happens.
see. Okay,
Because now I don't know if I share my screen whether you have to give it permission
I don't know. Let's see.
to
I have
see what
share screen.
happens. It
I
does
share
say share
screen
tab audio
and share video.
and share. Did it share automatically, or did you have
Um,
to give it
the
permission?
sharing screen. Add
It's
to
down
screen.
here. Okay, you look down where I'm at offline, and there is another share. There you go.
Wow.
Okay, so now you should. Okay, if this is a product comparable to StreamYard, you should be able to put that share. Okay, you should be able to put that as being the only thing on the screen. You should have different options of what's on your screen. Do we not have that with
Let's
this
see.
product? I mean, you have the tools, so I don't share video settings. Yeah, so all I do is I can share the screen, but you should have. How do you want, the visuals on your? There you go.
That's it.
And then,
That's what I'm looking
do
for.
you have the one where you can share just the screen only? Can you? Can
Uh,
we? In other words, our voices would still be on the screen
Let's see.
and you would hear us talking, but what the viewer would see is the screen share.
I think this is the best I
That's
can
now,
do,
so we have to stay on it, huh?
unless I just don't know how to do it.
Okay. Well, even that's pretty good, but you can see
Yeah,
what's um
this is
so
cool.
it's been fascinating. So you can see videos that people are creating Halloween. Oh, this would be especially fun. This is why I wanted to try it right away. Look at
It's
this.
awesome. Yeah.
And I don't know, 'cause it's already had 5.4 thousand views on that one.
Wow. Wow.
So I don't.
This is
So,
awesome. And it was very easy. Now, when you tried to share the screen, it told me that Barb is sharing her screen, add to scene. And so I just clicked on
okay, so that's what you had to give it permission to
it.
add it to the scene, just like we do on StreamYard. Because you definitely wouldn't want your guests just dropping stuff in there. So,
Certainly not. Not
but
at the
look at that.
This
This looks like so much fun.
is awesome.
Oh, so I want to press on them so bad to hear what they say. I think I can't remember what the
Oh,
audio. Now, this will be interesting because this is created with AI, and the United States has made laws about AI creation.
oh,
What about the vocals and the music on this? That
um,
is very interesting. And
not-
you know, Mitch Jackson, who we knew from Blab,
sure.
he's been posting on LinkedIn a bunch of newsletters and updates on that very issue.
Oh, I need
So
to
I hope
subscribe to him then.
you need to be following him for sure. But this is incredible.
This is fun.
Yeah, I didn't. I was busy at the time when I got the referral, but oh my gosh, look at this stuff.
This is
So it's
awesome.
creating the images, it's creating the
Mhm.
voice, and it's creating the beat. I wish we knew if there was any
Wow.
that we could actually click on to see what's on there, but I don't want to
Yeah,
mess up with
yeah, just in case
the
it's not.
copyright, just in case it is, because I don't think that other stuff I've been looking at is not copyrightable. So that's going to be fascinating.
It's sort of like it's in the public domain or something,
Well, I think
which means it's safe to play on all platforms.
Well, I think our laws are going to change dramatically, our copyright laws, because they changed already. Again, remember it was new, it came in. And so, wasn't it
Yeah.
last year or the year before that they changed? They said, oh, wait a minute, this was created with AI. This can't be original art. And so, the United States already added a clause that it wasn't, the AI art was not copyrightable.
What
But it's a
really,
question of
what really
value.
worried,
I'm
um,
sorry.
oh, just real quick, what really worried the artists is that they're worried that their art was already sampled, to help the AI with its learning capability so that it could generate music.
Right.
So,
But you can't, but that can be, I'm not an attorney, but I mean, copyright law has been near and dear to me since the
mhm,
80s when I first got online because of accessibility of information and sharing of information. And,
mhm.
the whole idea, I would not be here today if it wasn't for the fact that I was connected to the internet and knew how to use it properly.
Yeah.
Because my cancer story, I initially, when they took the cancer out of me, they said, okay, well, we've at least given you 30 days, you know, maybe a couple months. So
Wow.
that's after they take it out, right? And they
Yeah.
said, wait a minute, you took it out of me. That doesn't make sense. And so I grabbed my computer and
Hmm.
started searching. And because of my research abilities, I was able to come up with more than one suggestion for my doctor, and it was such that when I showed him the findings, he says, let me look at that. And so because the doctor is practicing medicine. They
Yeah.
have a license to practice medicine.
Hmm.
So they get better by practicing,
Exactly. Exactly.
So anyway, I just, I say we have to embrace it, but
Oh,
embrace it with
sure.
knowledge. Don't sit back and say, "Oh well, it's going to take over the world or whatever." If it takes over the world, it's your fault. So you
Yeah.
had everything to do with that.
Yeah.
But wow, this is some app.
It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. They have styles of music I wasn't expecting, like ska.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, look at that. Oh,
Yeah.
even disco.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to waste a lot of time here, I guess.
Oh,
We do have to sample. And I don't know, I'll
yeah.
go on YouTube and see what everybody's gotten away with, but I think it's fascinating. And I was always a big and still have a lot of karaoke domains.
Hmm.
I was a big proponent of that and so look at the genres of music. Oh my gosh.
But between you and me, Barb, you know what I would really want? Even though I'm seeing all these different types of music, what I really want is jingles. I grew up listening to radio. I love
Uh,
jingles.
are you sure that, let's see,
I would
this might be,
love.
we'll create your account, so then we have to put that in. So we can create an account with Google and Apple. Let's see what we've got here. And what is this one? That I don't know. That
Hmm.
one might be the gaming one that we all Twitch. I
Oh, okay.
can't
Yeah,
remember.
yeah. That looks like Twitch. Yeah.
And to create an account, I haven't done that yet. So that's even clicking
Well,
anything in here. I got to
I'm gonna
create
check it.
an
I'm
account.
gonna check it out, and I will sign up. And I'm gonna look to see if they have jingles, because that's what interests me the most when it comes to AI.
Right. Let me see if search is available to us.
Okay.
Nope. It wants me to create the account before searching,
Oh, okay. Okay.
even.
Okay. Well,
Bummer.
well, I'm going to do so, and I'll let you know. I'll report back to you, because
Okay.
those corny AM radio jingles. Love them.
Whoops.
Whoa.
Oh, so when I
Whoa.
disable the screen share, then it doesn't bring us back up to full on screen.
Okay.
Look at
Wait.
that.
Okay.
So you have to do that
Yeah,
somehow.
yeah, it's up to me to.
There was something that just clicked on me.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Oh, this is different. This isn't how it was before. I like this better. Oh, this is how it was before.
There's obviously some different on the screen. See it?
No, I have
There's
all.
not
I just noticed I have all kinds of
like we did do on
voices.
StreamYard, yeah.
Oh,
So
that wasn't bad though. This one.
I think I like that one for just two people.
You
Is
like this one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you have just two people, and when you put four on there, then you need.
Yeah, I feel bad because my first two guests, I didn't click on this for them.
Well, now you know.
Now I know. Now I. Oh, I don't know if you noticed. This is 1080 because StreamYard only had 720 for those of us who had the cheaper programs or
Oh, I've
services.
always had, yeah, I had the 1080. So
Okay.
I I
You can tell the difference for
so
me.
so the baseline is 1080. In
Yeah.
other words, if you have a free account, you get 1080.
Yeah.
Okay,
How about that?
I'll have to try that. Yeah.
Let me see what happens if I do this. Nothing.
Yeah.
Because when I was on StreamYard, the Facebook algorithms would make this into like a animated kind of
Yeah.
thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess it
Well,
doesn't do
those
anything.
days are gone, I think.
That's fine. But boy, this I'm really having a good time, Barb. This is so fun.
But the sad thing is like I shared this in the Born to Stream Live group
Hmm.
that you're in with me, and of course it shows the link there. But obviously we can't share the video. The only way we'd be able to share it is after the live show, right? You've got it live on your page,
Yeah.
your Durham's
Yeah.
Skywriter page.
Oh yeah,
The
it's live
video
now.
would be
Yeah.
shared in there. Yeah.
It's
But
live
it
now
says,
on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook
okay.
as we
Well, that's good
speak.
to know.
Yeah.
Uh,
This is so fun.
Thanks so
And
much.
I'm going to definitely check out this Suno. I think all of us should
Yeah,
check out Suno. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
absolutely. Yeah, I'm going to do another write up. I'm going to do a little more research on it and a write up on it, and then I think at least sign up for the free account and see what I can do for Halloween. That would be fun.
Ooh. Oh. Ooh.
Oh,
AI
yep.
generated
Share a
Halloween
screen.
backgrounds
Now
and
let me ask you. Here it says share video. Um,
I do see that. Share video.
I'm gonna try to do that with one of my avatars. That's that is really a clone, of me.
Sure.
I can
This is
see if
exciting.
see if it works. Let's just see if it works, okay?
Okay.
Since it's, I mean,
Since we're experiencing,
what can we hurt?
break this thing.
It's Barb. What can we hurt? Okay, let me see if one's there. I'm gonna have
Okay.
to.
And then when it
Now
pops up,
I'll
I'll click
pick
on it.
one because I have all these tests that I'm running here, so I'm gonna check and see if I can find one real quick.
Okay.
I've had one. Um, what does it say? I'm gonna try to get the name out. I just want to pick one so we can. This is, I have that balloon talk group, so we will just put one that I have in there. And I don't know if
Okay.
it's me or one of my girls because I can have different voices too. Let's
Oh,
see.
okay.
Okay, yeah, that's not me. That's one of my girls, but that one is
Did I
in
click on it?
now. So you allow it to come on. We would have to be minimized again.
I'm trying to. This is working. Wait.
I'm going to stop it. You have not shared that to your screen.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to make it
Okay,
so that
stop
it is.
video share. So you need to learn how to share that to your screen, like we become little again, like we did for the screen share.
Yeah. The problem is trying to
What did it do?
figure out.
The audio worked because you pressed on. You and I both could hear her audio, right?
Yeah, but right now I'm the
Share screen.
spotlight. I'm trying to make it the spotlight. So this is strange.
Yeah. There.
So that's
Oh, so now there it is, all by itself, like we were talking about.
yeah. I can't seem to spot when I spotlight it. Wait, let me try.
But here you've just found that other setting. I can see you off stage. You can see me, but our voices are on stage. You can see that happening.
Yeah, this
So
is.
I'll press her on play, okay?
So here's the problem because see I'm trying to make it large instead of me. So how
Right.
do
You had it large. She was the
I,
total screen.
yeah, let's see. Hmm.
Before you did
Yeah,
that last setting, she was the total screen, but you and I were both on stage. Our voices were
yeah,
there,
I
but
can't.
our
Yeah, for some reason I can't seem to duplicate that. How do I do that? Let's
it
see.
has to be right there in that same area.
Right now I'm spotlighted, but when I click on it to be spotlighted, it eliminates the two of us.
It's not showing on the live screen
Yeah,
that
I'm not transitioning it yet because it's not working. So I'm still trying to, I'm in the background trying to fix it, and it's not working. This is really
uh,
weird. I wonder why it doesn't work anymore.
are you if it's in the background, you see Uh,
I'm just clicking around trying to see. I'm
okay.
I'm the spotlight picture now, and I'm trying to.
So if you click on her and you actually is aren't there two clicks involved to make it go? You have to something has to execute it. You would click on it and then you would have to execute the command. There it is.
Yeah,
Okay, we're both still on screen.
yeah, we're not on screen though.
We're on stage, but we're not
Yeah,
on
not on
screen because
screen.
you're highlighting that guest. So I will play
Yeah,
her 33
this
seconds
isn't working out the way I wanted to though, because I wanted to be on screen as well, but I can't seem to.
with her demonstrating.
Yeah, it's not
Let
working.
me just give you a couple minutes to show you her voice.
Okay, yeah,
Okay?
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Because this is how far this has gone. I actually have one that it looks like me, but see if she. So
If you have
she's
never
not.
been on a balloon ride or crewed for a balloon or volunteered to help with a ballooning event, it's quite okay to say so. We've got folks who would welcome the opportunity to point you in the appropriate direction. Thanks for joining our Balloon Talk community.
So
Wow,
see how far it's come. And
that's
so
pretty wild.
I've created her from the beginning, and then I changed that over and put my face in there.
Wow, that's pretty
So
wild.
uh,
Um,
at my age in particular, huh?
well, you can tell it's not real,
Right,
but it's pretty remarkable. Wow.
exactly. But you don't want it to be. Remember when we got together? I was working in Second Life, the virtual world of Second Life, and I
Hmm.
had
Hmm.
remember, and I'd bring Julie Ray up on screen. That was my avatar,
Hmm.
and just much more cartoonish looking, but it
Yeah,
would come up on the screen, and I could use my voice, her talking, and so forth and so on. So fast forward to now, and I can add the human factor, and I can actually put my face on that avatar and be a virtual me. So we've come a long way.
for sure.
Yeah. So I'll take this off, right?
Okay, I
So
can.
so what it has on mine, it says stop video share, and then however it defaults back to whatever setting you had
There you go.
before that. There you go. I think that's the best.
That's really good,
Just have just two people.
but I'm frustrated because I was unable to make it large like I did before. And I was doing a lot of dragging and clicking, and it just was not working.
Yeah,
So maybe when we play around with it, I'll be able to figure it out.
sounds good.
So, but it
So,
worked
like,
really
you
well.
have your profile, you have your icon, your Duran Skywriter icon with that, your name. Are your guests able to do that too? Because I didn't see that as an option.
It's under for me. It's under brand.
So, but
And,
if your guest is on, they would not be able to have an icon, I don't think. Not from what I see now, because I didn't have an option. I'll just say that. But
hmm, I have it under
to be learned.
I have it under custom, and I had to. Oh, my logo had to already be available. So I think if this were a scheduled appearance, then you will have sent me your logo.
Maybe if I'm a member, it would do it, but non members, I bet it won't. Because that says to me there's got to be storage space for it.
Well, I'm
And so,
thinking that see they handle guest spot guest features in a more formal way because this is more
okay.
like it's more formal than StreamYard. So I they have like under brand they have like my logos and stuff. So I think you will have sent me your logo, and you would be a scheduled speaker, and I would have uploaded your logo to add to your
And it would be separate? Okay. Well, we'll have to try that.
because when
Well,
because the way EV Mux handles guests is very different, in that I'm supposed to invite the guest in a more formal way. I posted it. I don't think they expect you to post the links the way that I do for my show, because it's the way they, when you watch the tutorials, it's very formal. You invite the guest and you send them the link personally, privately,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm much more public with mine. So it's a little different. So if I had your logo, you would probably be able to create um, your lower third the way I do mine with my little airplane. So that's what I'm guessing. And you also notice that the lower thirds appear and disappear periodically, and I have it set up.
You didn't take them off then.
No, they appear and reappear. I have it set so that they appear every 30 seconds or so, for about 10 seconds, and then they disappear. More like real TV. And of course, I can choose my color. See, there's the logos. I mean, the lower thirds. So it's like every 30 seconds, they show up for about 10 seconds and then they disappear.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that is different.
And I can,
Okay.
I mean, I can set it up so that they're always there.
Or it's automatically generated,
That's
or not at all. So through those three options.
Well, I can make it so that there's no lower third, so that the lower third is always there after I set it up, or I can choose how often they
Okay.
appear and disappear.
Okay.
Because when you're watching TV news, the lower third's not there throughout the whole interview. Usually,
Mm-hmm.
it's just there for a few seconds and then it disappears. That's why I like this, because it's more like real TV.
Hmm.
You know, so I really, 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 really like it. So hopefully, I'm looking forward to playing around with it, and I think I accidentally changed the color. Oh no, I did. Oh, there's a secondary color. Oh, there's a primary color and a secondary color. Yeah, there's so much more to this. Wow. And of course, you can see the banner going across the screen.
Mm-hmm.
And there's different ways that you can set up the banner as well. You can actually add music. And actually, what I really like about EV and we'll get to see it when we play around with it, is that there are layers. So you can add music, add a logo, add your face, add, all the lower thirds. You're
But
doing it
we could. You have those options in StreamYard.
not in the same way, though. When you see
Okay,
the
so it's easier for you to understand in EVMux.
Yeah, when you see it, when you see the dashboard side, I think you'd really like it because it's very creative and you can really change things around, move things around, put things where you want them. Because if I wanted, I could.
EVMux has a YouTube channel with instruction as well, right? I think
Yeah,
I saw that they also had uh, a YouTube channel where they provided instruction on using their.
yeah. I wish they had more current tutorials, and I wish they had more. I wish they had
It
more.
makes you wonder because I mean, when you pick a company, are they staying current and taking care of their customers? I mean,
It seems that way. They also have meetings. I don't think their meetings are on the YouTube channel necessarily, but I would like to go to one of their town hall meetings.
and they're not on EVMux either.
I I'm not
That's
sure.
real interesting.
I need to go to their Facebook and ask because I'm not sure. I just know that they're on Thursdays.
Yeah.
So I'm still so new to this, Barb. I'm still so new to this. So, and I've been
Well,
really,
it's good
really
to see you again. I'm going to have to take off and get some of my other work done, but I'm
okay,
glad that
Barb.
everything is going well. And
Thank
thanks
you.
for introducing me to EVMux. And
Thank you for being the first to share your screen. So,
well, and to try out Suno, we'll both have to try that out and see what happens with it, especially
yes,
for the Halloween season. So, I can I'm going to work my AI and create a bunch of Halloween barbs.
I need, you know what? You're putting something on my mind. I need to look into that. And things, and I mean, not Thanksgiving. Halloween is only a couple of days away, so I better get on the stick. So,
Yeah,
thanks for dropping by, Barb. Though it's always fun, as always.
you're welcome.
And I'll
So,
see.
do you need to leave? Can I leave on my own? Just leave. It
I
says
think you
edit
can.
name. No, it says edit change.
I can remove from scene whenever you
So
like.
you must have to remove me because I went down to mine and it doesn't say leave stage or anything.
Well,
I'm going to click on it and see what happens there. Nope, nothing there.
so what
But you
happens?
must have to remove me from stage.
Yeah, because I told you that you have to do the transition button when you change scenes. So I'll remove you and then do the transition, and then it'll just be me.
Okay.
Isn't that wild? So I'll say goodbye to you, Barb, and I'll see you real soon.
Thank you. See you soon.
Take care. That was so smooth. Thank you, Barb, for coming on the show. Always learning. Of course, it's easier to learn when you have someone knowledgeable experimenting with you. It's very frustrating to just flounder around by yourself. But anyway, let me end the show because I have to get back to work, what some people call work. And I guess I'll see you tomorrow at noon. Why is my phone ringing while I'm on the air? That's somebody I need to answer that. So anyway, I will see you tomorrow at noon for Bull City Hangout. Ciao for now. I did not set up my outro in advance, but I'll do that right now. Boom.